Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this Mikote. This is going to be one of the news people. And get started with the Make It Rain quests. A golden opportunity. Kipya Jakya needs help penning her next hit article. You there, you have the look of an adventuring sort. I've been looking for someone like you to help me with my new piece. This is your golden opportunity to be immortalized within the pages of The Raven, Eorzea's premium and tabloid. Rest assured that unlike reporters for more unsavory rags, I, Kipya Jakya, credit all who contribute to my articles. What do you say? I promise that at the very least, you'll leave this experience more enriched and with an appreciation for the finer aspects of journalism. Mean writing clickbait articles? Your contribution shall be much appreciated, I'm sure. Now then, the matter at hand is this invitation, which was sent to the Raven's office for the Golden Saucer. We've been asked to write a piece on the festivities currently underway at the establishment. Naturally, as the Raven's most senior reporter, I was chosen for this privileged task. I carry the reputation of my publication on my shoulders, and there's no shame in recruiting an assistant or two with whom to share the weight. I need someone with keen skills of observation and a dazzling insight. And judging by my previous experiences with adventurers, you should be well equipped for this task. So how about it? Can I count on you? Sure. Very good. Well then, let us depart to the Golden Saucer at once. The invitation states that a member of the staff awaits our arrival at the entrance square. Oh, it's gonna be my buddy Godbert. Let's take a little shortcut. No need to actually walk over to the airship. And we can teleport there. Walking's for poor people. I guess we probably could have gotten our fashion report outfit ready first, but I'll go ahead and do that later. I already looked at it and it should be pretty easy. Alright, who's gonna meet us here? It's probably Godbert. Or at some point it will be. There you are, adventure. Let us not keep our host waiting. Ah, you must be from the Raven. Allow me to welcome you personally to the Golden Saucer. Oh, I did not expect to see you there, Mistress Mason. You are always welcome as our honored guest. An honored guest, is it? It seems I picked the right adventurer for the job. Mistress Mason is helping you? Well, I must say, this gives the Raven a significant advantage. With your arrival, all of our guests are present. Now, if I could have but a moment of your time. Illustrious reporters of Eorzea, I welcome you, one and all, to the Golden Saucer. My name is Ul'dah, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as an attendant here. As you are all well aware, we are currently holding our most fabulous event of the year, the Make It Rain campaign. During its duration, guests may receive up to 50% more MGP, a currency which can be exchanged within these gilded walls for a bevy of fantastic goods. People of all stripes pour into the Golden Saucer during this event, eager to take their piece of the generous bounty we offer. However, some in Eorzea have yet to grace us with their patronage, which is why we have invited the most esteemed reporters in the realm to partake in our festivities, and prepared sizable compensation for your resulting articles. Of course, a simple tour would hardly suffice to satisfy such curious minds as yours. so we have taken the liberty of preparing a little diversion for the occasion. Oh my. Behold, the masterful mammoth, made in the precise likeness of Godbert Manderville. We have hidden 4 throughout the golden saucer, 1 in each section, excluding Chocobo Square. Use your keen reporter's sense to seek them out, and to the one who finds the most mammoths. We shall reward an exclusive interview with the man himself, President Godbert Manderville of Manderville and Manderville, famed goldsmith and proprietor of dreams. Oh my. No paper has ever succeeded in securing a personal interview with Godbert Manderville. Can you believe our luck? He's right. An interview with Godbert Manderville would draw more eyes to the Raven than news of another calamity. This isn't a competition to be taken lightly. The reward is worthwhile, to be sure, but both Master Thorl and I have came here alone, while the Raven seems to have sent 2 reporters. I propose that the Harbored Herald and the Mithril Eye join forces. That would even the odds enough, methinks. I've no objection to that. To the winners go Manderville's secrets, to the losers, pitiful ignorance. Let's keep our eyes well peeled, adventurer. Then let us make an addendum to the rules. In the case both teams find the same number of mammoths, the swiftest to return will be judged the victor. Now, let the mammoth hunt begin. Search every corner of our establishment, and may you find the bounties you seek. So it's a game of hide and seek. Well, it seems like we're kind of just sitting around talking. Not doing a very good job of seeking. If there are 4 wind-up Godberts hidden out there, we should each search for 2. You take Wonder Square and Round Square. I'll cover the remaining 2 sections. An equal division of labor. Sorry, but I've got a Air Force One to go take care of. Oops, didn't mean to read that. Didn't mean to skip that. Well, I'm gonna be very diligent in searching. And I'm gonna check out Round Square. And by check out Round Square, I mean doing Air Force One gate. Can't skip a gate. It's the Make It Rain campaign. Alright, let's see. Well, I see that there's Godbert up there. We'll go ahead and pick him up once we finish up this gate. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay, take your hand off the mouse. It's always frustrating when one just appears in front of your cursor, and then you accidentally shoot it. Thankfully it didn't happen that time. Anyway, let's get back to searching for the Godbert mammoths. Let's see, well, there's one up here, so let's take a look at it. You found a wind-up Godbert. Bad news, adventurer. It seems I wasn't quick enough to find the mammoth in Entrance Square. Please tell me you're faring better than I. You found one? Thank goodness. We're still in the running. I'll make haste to Event Square. Godspeed in finding the final mammoth. Alright, let's go check Wonder Square. That's this one over here, right? No, that's Event Square. So, yeah, let's go to Wonder Square. It's across the way. Now, where are you, Mr. Godbert? It's gonna be on the first floor or the second floor? Looks like it's gonna be second floor. Oh yeah, well, the arrow's telling me to go up. Let's see, where is he? Should be up here somewhere. Oh, well, maybe I should look for the conveniently placed way marker. You found a wind-up Godbert. Adventurer, good news this time. I found the mammoth at Event Square. You found yours too? Then it's settled. That interview is mine. Oh, it's ours, of course. We must report our victory to Ul'dah at once. See you at Entrance Square. Alright, let's teleport back. Wouldn't surprise me if these two guys cheated. Or like we're gonna somehow end up with 5 of them. Welcome back, Mistress Jockia. Mistress Jockia has informed me that you are able to find 2 mammoths. Yep, here they are. Indeed, exactly 2 likenesses. The final results are as follows. 3 mammoths found by the reporters of the Raven, and 1 mammoth by the reporters of the Mithril Eye and the Harbored Herald. Which means that the Raven shall be rewarded with an exclusive interview with Lord Manderville. Congratulations to both of you. Once you have sufficiently prepared yourselves, simply speak to me, and I shall summon him forthwith. Alright, getting to spend more time with Godbert. Isn't this everyone's dream? This is a dream come true. A scoop to surpass all scoops. I've made my preparations, so maybe whenever you're ready, just say the word. Just a moment after I spied the mammoth, I spied the reporter from the Raven picking it up. Oh, if only I didn't stop for refreshments. Hey, excuse me? Doesn't sound like you took this very seriously. It seems I was no match for you, adventurer. You found both mammoths before I even had a chance to take the lay of the land. I know who to call upon next time I search for treasure. Hearts of Gold. Ul'dah stands at the ready to call upon the Gold Saucer's proprietor. I trust you are ready for the interview. I shall call upon Lord Manderville, so please wait here until his arrival. As for the Harbored Herald and Mithril Eye, I ask that you follow me. While none are as knowledgeable as Lord Manderville, our staff shall do their utmost to guide you upon an educational, and dare I say entertaining, journey of the Golden Saucer. Dim legs. Ho ho ho! Apologies for the wait. I take it you are the eagle-eyed reporter from the Raven? Accompanied by none other than my old friend Brilliant, I see. You haven't decided to doff the mantle of adventurer in favor of reporter's quill and ink, have you? Lord Manderville, 'tis a pleasure to make your personal acquaintance. My name is Godbert Jockia of the Raven, and I have the honor of penning this exclusive interview with your esteemed personages. I can never say that right. This adventurer was kind enough to assist me on this project, so please consider her a temporary member of our staff. Very good, very good. I am overjoyed to host you both at my darling Gold Saucer. Naturally, I expect some initial awkwardness as I become accustomed to the process, but I shall do my utmost to bear both body and soul to your inquiries. Ask away. Your candor is much appreciated, Lord Manderville. Now then, perhaps you might share with us some exclusive details regarding the Gold Saucer's creation. Oh ho ho, a simple question. I thought you might ask me to divulge the secret of my family's peerless beauty, which has been carefully guarded for generations. Yes, well, I intend to get there in time, of course, but the objective of my article is to convey the charm of your establishment to my readers, and where better to start than with the tale of its inception? Oh, only a reporter, most masterful, looks past the beauty of the man to the beauty of what he has wrought. How delightful, indeed. Come, allow me to give you the grand tour whilst answering your questions with pomp and circumstance. Let us head for the Aetheryte Plaza, which rests in the heart of the Golden Saucer. From there, I shall guide you and show you why House Manderville's ingenuity knows no equal. Godbert's giving us an exclusive tour of his... I had a joke here. Anyway. I very much look forward to hearing the story of the Golden Saucer from the man himself. If there is any place you wish to see first, simply ask Master Godbert. You'll hear no objections from me. Some of the following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel pending Darty Finder. Yep. Begin the tour. Allow me to welcome you anew to the Golden Saucer. I, Godbert Manderville, am at your complete disposal. Simply tell me where you wish to go, and you shall have my personal escort. Oh my. Godbert? My personal escort? Let's go to the Internet Square first. Even though we're kind of already here. "5 years after the 7th umbral calamity ravaged Eorzea, the Gold Saucer rose from the sands of Ul'dah, serving as a beacon for all the realm who sought leisure and diversion. For the calamity had dealt the city-states a grievous blow, and each and every citizen had to work tirelessly to see their homes healed. I built the Golden Saucer to be a place where the I don't know how to say this. Hold on. Bella Gerd. Sure. Could forget their worries for a time and remember the feeling of a smile upon their faces. A noble purpose, to be sure, especially considering the amount of your own wealth you poured into reconstruction efforts. To build a legendary monument of recreation during such trying times must have been a challenge, considering the resources and manpower necessary for such an undertaking. Ma'am, I don't think you understand who this person is. But that is exactly why it had to be done. To give work to hands robbed of purpose by disaster and thereby construct the backbone of a thriving economy. I owe a great debt to each and every person under my employ. I was only by their hard work and diligence that the Golden Saucer was able to aid Eorzea in her time of need. As the cactus weathers hot desert climates, so too did my workers persevere with an indefatigable spirit. For this reason, I chose the Sabotender as our mascot, with the appellation Senor as a sign of respect for their contributions. All of that being said, the Golden Saucer is no charity. Quite the opposite, in fact. An operation of this magnitude would soon shrivel in the sun without the steady flow of profit. Ah yes, classic denizen of Ul'dah. Thanlin. There is much more I could say on the matter, but alas, we only have so much time. Let us return to the Aetheryte Plaza, and perhaps consider a change of scenery. Okay, let's head to the round square. Ho ho ho! Round Square. Yes, so famous for... Ah, yes, of course. Mount Coral soars majestic over its domain. Have you ever seen its like before? Yes. It seems to have a lot of bombs. I wager you haven't, for this peak that countless visitors climb and descend daily is a construction of my imagination. Do you know what inspired me? Bombs? Inspired? This was fashioned based on a model? That it was, but I'm not surprised the name wouldn't ring familiar. Mount Coral appears in a classic tale I used to enjoy immensely as a young lad, probably like 150 years ago or something. As a mountain that fed a booming mining industry, you can see how it would inspire the liberal use of explosives for this attraction. Okay. We procure our bombs from Goblin artisans, thereby extending a unique commercial opportunity to merchants who might otherwise be shunned or feared by others. Naturally, we needed to ensure the explosives would create a thrilling spectacle without risk of injury. I myself spent many days testing the efficacy of a variety of blasting powders upon my person. Oh, to be so young again. Wouldn't that have been like 5 years ago, like you said? Wouldn't be that much younger. Alas, although I could expound upon this topic for moons, I'm sure your readers wish to be for an article as varied as the saucer itself. Let us return to the Aetheryte Plaza and consider where we might go next. Probably the next one in the list. The event square. Can't wait to get knocked off the platform during any way the wind blows. Ho ho! As the name implies, here is where we hold our grandest events. At present, Masters Typhon and Yojimbo. Oh no, yeah, Typhon and Yojimbo is Any Way the Wind Blows, and I forget what Yojimbo's gate is called. Masters Typhon and Yojimbo perform their regularly scheduled show, to the delight of all and sundry. Ah yes, speaking of this Master Typhon, I've heard tell that he's a terrifying monster whose sneezes are powerful enough to send someone flying off their feet. Pardon my discreetness, but does this not pose a danger to your guests? Nah. Danger? Why no, none at all. You can rest assured that behind Master Typhon's frightening countenance lies the kind heart of a model employee who cares deeply for the safety of our guests. Maybe the female guests. Oh wait, no, that's Ultros. Ah, I remember the day we met fondly. Master Typhon had been ushered into our realm due to an attempt by the Thaumaturge's Guild to summon Voidsent, and after a journey full of twists and turns that yielded him no means to return from whence he came, he decided to seek gainful employment. Sure. Once I heard this story, I knew he would be perfect for one of our attractions. After the requisite job interviews, I hired him on the spot. Albeit, he did get off to a sticky start. Oh no. Unleashing sneezes upon mighty sneezes in alarming succession. However, once I realized he meant only to offer up a reprieve from the day's blistering heat, I thanked him for his kindness, and he has been amiable to constructive criticism ever since. Of course, you know quite well how refreshing, that's not the word I would use. Or, like, frustrating. How refreshing Master Typhon's sneezes can be. The tales of your bout with him and Master Ultros are still told to this day. Oh, were I there to witness it myself. Now, I forget if that was in the Manderville quests or if he's referring to Blue Mage quests. I guess it wasn't Blue Mage quests, it was... That would have been Blue Masked Carnival. So I guess it might have been during Manderville quests. I wonder if this changes depending on if you've done those quests. Now, as much as I would like to regale you further, I fear I am on the edge of rambling. Let us conclude our tour of the event square and return to the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay, let's wrap things up with Wonder Square. We're gonna get one of those statues. Nothing like just a geyser in the middle of a room. Wonder Square was envisioned as a place where our patrons can kick up their feet and take in the wondrous scenery we've arranged for them. The second floor is equipped with a cocktail lounge, which offers the realm's finest libations. From what I've heard, this area is among the most popular. Is it true that you even offer games hailing from the Far East? Yeah, but nobody plays it. Except for that one Mahjong alt that sits there all day. Ho ho, just so. Our Domin Mahjong has received great acclaim since its introduction here. There is nothing quite like it in all the realm. It was brought to my attention by an employee who spent time in the Far East. There, it is played as a simple recreation, as a display of our hospitality, or in fierce competition amongst common folk and nobility alike. Truly, it brings me great joy that people can come here to enrich themselves with games from distant lands. I only hope that we can introduce even more games from places far and wide to the people of Eorzea. I just realized those are the, I just realized the two reporters are on the left table. Wonder if they were in the background of the other cutscenes. Ah, but there is still so much to see. Perhaps we could return to the Aetheryte Plaza and consider the next part of your hard-won interview. I think that should be the last area. Yep, I've seen enough. Are you sure you wish to conclude Godbert's tour? Unfortunately, yes. Very good. I believe I have more than enough information to write several articles. It's been quite a while since I've spoken of my beloved Golden Saucer at such length. I do hope my ramblings do not bore you. Far from it, Lord Manderville. I quite enjoyed your anecdotes, as I'm sure will each and every one of the Raven's readers. Ho ho, I'm delighted to hear it. We built the Golden Saucer to revitalize commerce and rekindle the spark of joy in people's lives. Laughter and smiles are as much a lifeblood as food and shelter. This place serves to fulfill that all too elusive need. Not only for our patrons, but for our workers who tirelessly keep the Golden Saucer operating smoothly. My greatest hope is for their happiness and profit. I see. A beacon of joy guiding people to the smiles they've forgotten. I believe I can use that. Thank you for everything, Lord Manderville. This interview gave me all I need for a phenomenal article. Oh ho ho! It was entirely my pleasure. May your pen burst forth with inspiration, as do clouds with rain, or as the Golden Saucer does with MGP. Do be sure to speak with Ol'dah on your way out. He has something prepared that I believe you will bring a smile to your face. Like gold itself, the ideals which guide this establishment are immutable. I invite the both of you to return whensoever you please. Oh, trust me, we'll be back. I gotta do fashion report, and then lose my the drawing of the jumbo cactpot, like usual. Anyway, let's talk to Ul'dah and finish this up. There he is. He didn't pop in for a second because there's so many people here. Welcome back. Allow me to thank you once again for answering our invitation. The pleasure was all mine. It was an honor to hear such first-hand accounts from the Golden Saucer's founder. I see now that this amusement center was designed with much care for the people it serves. In fact, I'm thinking of entitling my article, The Golden Saucer, where Hearts of Gold Reign. I hope it will convince more people to come and visit for themselves, and perhaps take with them a heart full of mirth. Of course, I haven't forgotten you, Adventure. Unfortunately, I accidentally stepped right on her, so this doesn't work as well. I shall make sure to credit you in my article front and center. Before you depart, allow me to present you with a small token of our appreciation. Our event will be underway for some time yet, so we hope you continue to enjoy all the Golden Saucer has to offer. And that should get us the Godbert minion, I think. Yep. There it is. Let's claim that. There he is. Oh, right next to his son. Wind up Godbert. Godbert Manderville, the realm's greatest goldsmith and distinguished proprietor of the Golden Saucer, created this automaton in his own likeness to serve as a prize for the Make It Rain event. It is guaranteed to enhance the gentlemanliness of anyone it accompanies. I don't really need that. I got plenty of gentlemanliness.